Hello guys, in this video, I will show you more than 20 tips and ideas about toddler playhouses and pet houses. Okay, let's go straight to the first tip. Okay, first tip, I will build a special kids playhouse for boys. First, I build a 1x4 platform. Then raise the platform, add stairs, and build a wall with a height of 3.0. Then add the cabinet and arrange the cabinet as I did. I filled all these parts with cabinets. Then add windows and doors. I make the doors smaller and I raise them to the top. This will be like an open window. Then add the stony goodness slab from Spa Day. Then I added a single bed and placed it on top of the cabinet. If you want this for toddlers, then add a toddler bed. At the top, I just added some decorations. And on the platform, I added a toy box, and of course kids can take toys here. And of course the bed works. Now let's move on to the second tip. This time I want to build a kids playhouse using a round platform. Surely you have never wanted to build or add a round room to your house, right? This is the trick. So first I build a platform, then I build a round room and move the room to the side of the platform. Add a curved entry door and choose a window that can adjust to the curve of the room. Then add the bed. Next, I decorated the round room. So what's special? I created a custom desk. So I used a kokatsu table, and I used dolls as chairs by placing the dolls in the basement. So you have to build a basement. After that, reduce the size of the kokatsu table and cover it with another table. Make sure you place this table in the basement. And this is a kids' playhouse with a round room. Everything works, including the desk. Okay, move on to the third tip. Kids' house inside the house. First, build a 2x2 room using walls with a height of 2.0. Then add walls even higher. Then add the awnings. Here I use awnings from the For Rent pack. Then delete the walls at the front and back so that it is easier for you to place the next awning and there are no gaps. Then add the door. Here I use a normal door and I reduce the size. Actually, you can use the door for your small pet because toddlers can still enter the pet's door, but because the door is too boring, so I use this door. And to fill the gap around the door, I added wood from Debug. Then added windows and flowers. I didn't forget to also add more decorations, such as the house fence. Beside it, I also added a window, but I reduced the size so you can see what your child is doing in the kids' house. And I also chose the color of the walls to be blue, so it looked like the sky. I added clouds and trees. What's special is that I also added a theater or mini cinema next to the kids' house. And this is the result. My kids' house with mini cinema. Okay, in this tip, I want to build a kids' playhouse or playground, but it's more secret, so I don't add doors but windows. This is the window of the high school pack. So here I just build a room, 3x2 rooms, and add windows. Don't forget to add awnings. And decoration with several toys in the room. And this is my secret kids' playground. What do you think? These are tips for making your bed more unique and attractive. First, choose your favorite single bed and make it a double. Then add wood from the season expansion pack. Arrange the wood on the 4 sides of the bed. Then use the tool and rotate. Change the axis to 30 degrees and 90 degrees. Then arrange it as in this video. Then add the window from the Strangerville pack. Then decorate with some items from the holiday kits. You can also add a clothes rack. This can help you save space. Add towel rack from Spa Day. It's like curtains on a bed. And this totally works. If you see, even though there is wood across the bed, this bed can still function. You can add lights to this horizontal wood. What do you think? Sixth tip, I'm building a kid's house, so I build a 2x4 platform. Then raise the platform 4 to 5 levels. Then add several cabinets and counters to the left and right of the platform. Don't forget to add the stairs. I also added hanging clothes under the cabinet. And this of course works. Okay, on to the next tip. The next tip is also about kids' playhouse ideas. First, build 2 platforms. Raise the first platform twice, and raise the second platform once. Then build a wall with a height of 3.0. Then add the octopane window. This is the base game window. Then I also added the base game awning. Then remove 2 walls and replace with a base game curtain. All of these tips use base game items, so don't worry. On the inside, I added several toy boxers, and on the outside, I added a bed. And this is my kids' playhouse. Okay, let's move on to the next tip. Okay, next tip. I also built a kid's bedroom, but with a cowboy theme because I used a horse ranch pack. This time it's very simple. I just need to build a platform, don't forget the stairs, and a half wall. I also added lap guides as a false floor, and below that I will add a dollhouse. Some of the decorations are everything from horse range packs, carpets, dolls, wardrobes, and more. And this is my kid's bedroom. What do you think? Okay, next tip. I want to build a custom bed. So I put several cube sofas and I arranged them in the basement. This will create a large bed. After that, add the double bed you like. I also added another sofa and bookcase, placed it on top of this cube, and I added the stony slab goodness of a spa day. I put it on top, and this will be a fake bed roof. And I also added frosted glass at the top like a window, but the top part is just for decoration. Then, to make it more interesting, I also added lights and added light rope poles and shelves so that it forms like a ladder. What do you think? Do you want to build a cuter children's room? First, build the platform. Up the platform 4 or 5 times, then build a basement in front of the platform. And then add a wall shelf. Press 9 key for up the wall shelf. Make sure the height matches the height of the platform. I'll add a bed for the toddler, and I'll also add a doll and a desk with a laptop. I also added another platform next to the wall shelf and added a toy box. You can decorate as you like, and this is all functional. I hope this inspires you. Super functional tent for toddlers. From this base tent, I will decorate it to be much more beautiful. First, add a floor and build a basement, then move the tent in the basement, raise the tent, and then delete the basement. Next, I added a bed for toddlers, so they can sleep on the bed, not on the carpet. Then I also added lights so it would be more beautiful at night, and I also added cute curtains. And it works. You can also add another tent so that its function is double. Your toddler can sleep on the bed and sleep on the carpet and still do the activities in the tent. I hope this inspires you. Okay, in the next tip, I want to share 3 more tips on how to change this tent to be more attractive. First, add starlights. This will look very beautiful at night. Second, I added flowers from the Jungle Adventure Pack. I added all sides of the tent. And thirdly, I added awnings. Which one do you think is the best? Okay guys, this time I want to make a kid's playhouse, but use a different platform height. So I lowered the platform and I connected it to the ladder. Underneath, I built a sandbox and decorated it with S-swing and others. And don't forget to add a tree. And this is my kids' playhouse. Next, I want to build a slide. I used the pirate ship as the main item, so I built a platform whose height I adjusted to the height of the pirate ship. Once the platform is suitable, first delete the pirate ship and start building the roof, which you adjust the shape so that it looks like a slide. Then add the stairs and railings. Then build the sandbox. And put the pirate ship here, and cover it with plants. And this, of course, works. I know it's very difficult to decorate and build a pet house, but these are important tips that you need to know before to start building a pet house. First, you have to separate the wall by adding a half wall. Second, add a door for the pet house. Here I used a window from the iWin Living Pack, and I placed it in the basement so that your pet is not blocked by anything. You can also use this technique using other windows, so this will make your pet house more attractive. Third, you can use the items in this pool tool as a false roof or floor, for those of you who want to build a pet house with 2 floors. And don't forget to decorate according to your taste. And here are the results. What do you think? Ideas for building a pet house in your backyard. First, I want to build a 3x1 platform. Then I add a wall with a height of 2.0 and build a higher wall in the middle, raising the platform. Then add the awnings. This is an important tip. If you want your Sims to be able to enter this pet house, then you have to put this awning in the basement, so you build the basement first. But if only pets can enter, you can put it like in this video. Then add stairs on the platform and add a door. Here I use a regular door, but I reduced the size and the existing gap is covered with wood from debugging. Then I added this triangle window from the Growing Together pack and reduce the size using the mod tool until it is not visible. Then add a pet bed, litter box, and pet food container. I also added some decorations, and this is my pet house behind the house. I also added a chicken coop around it and a small garden in front of it. This makes my backyard more efficient. Sims can come in, and my cat too. What do you think? In the previous video, I built a pet house, and since EA doesn't provide a house for rabbits, I thought it's easy to build it. First, build a hanging room. You can build a 1x1 room, then add a room with a wall height of 1.5. Then lower the room, and add a higher wall at the back, and add an awning. Then add a window from the Jungle Adventure pack. Here I also added grassing rabbits. You can find the rabbits in the Debug Cottage Living pack. Below it, I also added wood. And don't forget to add a wild rabbit home. And I also added a flock of wild birds, so there can be birds here too. This is my bird house and rabbit house. Did you know how to build a functional doghouse? First, build a medium or small height room. You can add a window and door, fill the second room, and add the roof. Lower the room according to the first room. Delete a second room, and move the roof to the top side of the first room. You also can add some decoration for your doghouse.